Kobe's got 11 points.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space. You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
They get the rebound. And a wide open look for Irving. Good on the triple. And now it's an 8-point Seattle lead.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Anthony. Dishes it to Kobe. To the left side wing. And he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Parker.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
That's out of bounds. Seattle retain possession. Bairstow, he's checked in for Toronto. Miller comes in for Parker. Here's Kobe.
Number 41.
11 points in the game.
Miller.
Fires the three. Offensive rebound. McGee. Irving drives in. From downtown. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Over to the left wing. No good on the three.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Kobe Bryant.
And Kobe throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Golden State foul call.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Ricky Lito, he's checked in for Gortat. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Seattle. Jumper comes in for Bryant.
You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash money. I like that, Clark.
And Toronto making a change here. Wilcox is checked in. And then for Seattle, Larry Sanders is checked in for JaVale McGee. Oladipo comes in for George. And it's Jennings in for Irving. Some changes for Toronto. Toronto trailing.
Foul.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team
1:30
foul.
left here in the third quarter.
Raptors foul call.
And here's Anthony for three. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Obviously not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
Brandon Jennings.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
Kobe's checked in for Toronto. And he gets it to go.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
.105 left in the third quarter. Parker against Jennings. From deep. Excellent D there from Parker. Clark setting up the half-court offense now.
But, Kevin, that's where they've struggled. I mean, their fast break game has been successful, but in the half court, they've left a bit to be desired.
Yeah, they just can't seem to execute when the game slows down, and that's going to be key. I mean, can they find some good shots against this half-court defense? We'll see.
No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Barnes against Anthony. And Shumpert kicks to Barnes. No good on the triple. Here's Toronto. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And stolen by Jennings. Left side, Shumpert. Barnes kicks to Jennings.
Defensive foul.
Seattle shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
That's his first personal.
That's good from Brandon Jennings.
Second team foul.
And Seattle making a change here.
At the line for
He's off on the second.
Well, he could have done a little better on that trip to the foul line, but he was able to tie this game up.
And so after 3 quarters.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Toronto with the ball. And on the floor for Seattle here in the fourth. Paul George is out there with us. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Bryant in at the 2 guard.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
At the line for
Now, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Jarrell Arthur. Now, here is Irving. But he stays with it. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
20 seconds on the shot clock. 20.
And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time.
Defensive
That'll be his
foul.
second foul of the
Channing
game.
Frye. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Irving. George with no one around.
Paul George.
Hits it from 3-point range.
For 3.
George has got 4 points now in the quarter. And Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, what's that, 7 lead changes already here? So this is a great matchup, guys. 2 competitive teams going at it.
Irving with a
Kyrie
clean
Irving.
look. That's in, coming off an
Assist
assist
from
by Kobe.
Kobe Bryant.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Seattle?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Out of bounds.
Kobe kicks to Anthony. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Seattle calls timeout.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep him productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Ricky Lito. And it's Baylor in for Kobe. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break.
Out of bounds.
He said we are this
We're
close
going
to
to run the
finishing them
ball.
off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now, Parker. Paul George missing from long range. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Kobe's got 3 rebounds so far.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
It's Anthony with the drive. That's good, and the Seattle leaders cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Parker.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
20 seconds on the shot clock.
They're
20.
fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. He dodged a bullet there.
And
Oh,
Toronto making a
Bryant.
change. Ryan's checked in.
Kyrie Irving.
Man, they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
It's Anthony with the drive. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the deep. Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Marquee points.
That's another one for his highlight reel. Just one of many dunks we've seen him throw down like that.
But Clark, it never gets old, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Steve, huh? Something else.
No, not for me. I mean, I'm always ready to see more of those. Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
McGee. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Irving dishes to George. Here's McGee. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Talk about complete control. Everything worked. In this one for McGee. He's got 10 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game. Yeah, they seem to be looking for chances inside a little bit more this half.
And I love that mentality. You talked about it earlier, being the aggressor. It's the right way to play with the lead. Keep attacking.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Outside for Kobe. To the wing on the left. That's a 2 from Bellinelli. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one. Kobe attacking. And he can't jam it through. Inside. Oh, and Kobe. I think Clark and Steve, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, both teams do. Neither side giving any ground. This should be a fun finish. I agree with you.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. There's a minute left in the 4th quarter. Money!
One after the other. Kobe taking care of business.
Morris with the ball.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Bellinelli. It's good! Bellinelli.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Irving passes to George. Here's McGee. Count it!
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that one desperately.
Some changes for Toronto.
That's his first
Todd is coming for Channing Frye.
First team foul.
And it's Baylor in for Bellinelli.
Martin.
Gord's out with us. 3-9 Kobe. Bryant. Yes!
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building is gone from one way to the other.
Defensive foul.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one. Threw him off just enough.
Second team foul.
But you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management is crucial.
You know what to do.
Free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force more than likely a desperation three-point attempt.
Seattle calls timeout. They're behind by 3. There's 21 seconds left to the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 at the top or the quick 2 at the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
A different look for Seattle. Arthur comes in for